Aletha McManama, your digital marketing maven, bringing you another video tip. This one's going to be on how to look at your Facebook business page, and I want to point out some areas I think is very important to set up as you're creating and managing your Facebook business page. I think it's very important to express yourself in your business the way you would do it on your website, and you're able to get some things on there, but I certainly wouldn't use Facebook business pages as your website. You still need to have an extension to that and have a home place where you have all of your information, as you are limited to some of the things that you can put on your Facebook business page. And what I want to cover today are just some items I want to point out. I'm using my business page as an example. You can find me at facebook.com/Aletha McManama DMM, and if you haven't liked me, you're watching this video and you haven't liked me, please stop by and click on the like button. I've got a few likes now, but I could certainly use more, as I'm going to be ramping up more of my Facebook marketing this year. But I want to first start out with the cover image, and there are some limitations to that. Matter of fact, there's just been some new changes as of January 15th, 2013, with some of the things that they want you to be mindful of as far as text and images go on the cover image. Just an example of a cover image, I'm just going to drop on over here to this page. This is an article from HubSpot, and just to give you an idea of your cover image, if you didn't know, there were already some size limitations for those that are watching this already have a business page. I certainly understand that if you were trying to create a cover image, the dimensions for that is 851 by 315. The thumbnail or your profile image is 180 by 180, and then anything that's in your tab section underneath your cover image, 117 by 74. And I certainly found that out. I don't know if I had this article or this screenshot handy, but it certainly is good to have as your guidelines if you have yourself or somebody else creating those images for you. All right, let's pop back over to my business page. And one of the things that, and let me just show you the new limitations actually. Let's go ahead and look at those real quick too, since we're talking about cover images. This was just recently posted by Kim Garst, who I think is a really good social media guru that I'd certainly be mindful of, and like her page as well. Got a lot of great information, and I'm willing to share that with you today. As far as what the 20% looks like on your cover image, she kind of gave you a guideline of what it would look like as far as those changes, like text here, here, and here. They wanted it to stay within a certain amount of your cover image. So you can use this as a guideline, and making sure that there's not more than that much text that's covering your cover image. And there's a couple of things too, is that in the rules and policies of a cover image, one of those could definitely look like this. You know, you're not supposed to have your URL, and I've got this little like us arrow. I was told that I shouldn't have that. However, as long as it's not something that's related to a coupon or anything like that, then I'm not forcing anybody. It's just not an advertisement, it's just a like us arrow. So I believe I'm staying within the guidelines by having that there. Okay, so that's the cover image. Now I want to come down here to where the about section is, and I just want to stress to you, this is something I am glad that I have, because when I go to somebody's business page and I want to get to their website, I love seeing right away, yeah, I've got this, but unfortunately you can't click on my URL in the cover image, so I can't use it, go into there. However, if I have it somewhere in this first paragraph under About, my link to my website, then they have a direct link there, which is really cool. I'm just going to click on this section here real quick and show you under the About section. That's that first paragraph that I'm able to go in and edit. I click edit, and then you can see where I'm able to make those changes. And of course you already know this if you've already got your own business page. Just a little bit of information there if I wanted to edit all that. Okay, so we can just come back up out of there, go back to the page, Alright, so love that I can have that link right there. If you don't have it in that first paragraph, I would certainly reconsider that so you have a quick access to your website right from your business page. Another thing I want to stress using and really taking advantage of these nav tabs underneath your cover image. You see here I've got specific ones that go one to my services page on my website, my testimonials, and then my blog. And a couple of these are actual apps. Now, I have more, but you can't see them unless you click on this drop down to see the rest of my nav tabs. And they are custom, not necessarily custom, but they're apps that you can connect to your tabs. This one is default. Videos already comes with the setup of your business page. I have a contact page. I have what's called SpeakPipe, which is a voicemail page. Oh, there's my likes. One of the things I'm going to be adding here very soon is I'm going to add a Pinterest tab, and I may even have that up on the top here and just kind of rearrange things because I want to be able to have people find me on Pinterest, as I'm going to be embarking on that more this year as well. But if I click on my services tab, you'll see that that goes to a web page within my business page that I set up, and then it allows me to just click on one of the these services that I offer, and when I do, it opens up to a new page and it takes them to one of my services pages where the rest of my services are located and all my plans are located. So easy way to set that up. That's something specific that I work with clients on creating for their sites, and I just wanted to show you how that works. For my blog, this is an app. When I click on my blog, it takes you to what's called the app for network blogs, and then whenever I go back to my timeline, I'm going to show you how that works with network blogs. But you're able to see all of my posts right here if you were to click on my blog tab on my business page. Okay, so that's the about section, your nav tabs. Now I want to scroll down a little bit here and talk a little bit about the your individual posts. Okay, over here, of course, just let you know if you've got friends, they've liked your page. This number is a little different from the number of actual likes because you may have friends, you may have people that like you but are not your friends as on your Facebook profile itself, and that's fine. But you know how many friends of yours is actually connected or following your business page too. All right. I am actually connected to my blog through Network Blogs, and also I'm connected to Social Media Examiner. So whenever there's some posts that come in that they post to or I post to, then it shows up on my blog. And again, this is through the connection with Network Blogs, and I may even create a nice little quick tutorial video on how that works, as I've had a request for that just recently. But one of the things I would look at too when you're posting is that you can, when you feel like, hey, this is a great post, you want to edit it, you can click on here, you can change the date, you can pin it to the top, which is really cool because then you can pin it and then people will see it for a while and it won't get, farther down your timeline. If it's something you want to feature for that week or for that month, you can continue to keep that up there at the top. Again, you can change a date to it. You can also leave a comment of your own if you wanted to. You can promote it. When you click on promote, of course, this is something that you would have to pay for through Facebook, and you can go through and look at their terms and advertising guidelines if you're not, if you don't quite understand how this works. Okay, so click cancel. And so if you wanted to write something, of course, you know how to do that, and you can actually schedule or backdate your posts, and that's something too that they were showing you earlier, that you could change the date of your post. Well, this is where you can go in and schedule it, add a location to it. Again, you can promote it. You can add photo or video. Any of those things you can do. If you're not utilizing it, I certainly would. Now, some of these items, like right here, I had posted this. I actually had posted it on my Hootsuite, and Hootsuite is connected to my Facebook account, along with Twitter and LinkedIn. All of those are already on my Hootsuite account. Allows me to just set those up and either schedule them or go ahead and tweet them out right away. Okay, so that will conclude my Facebook business tips part 1. I will be posting a part 2 and part 3 this week, and I hope that you'll come back and watch all 3 of those videos with me. And I thank you for your time. Have a great day.